Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sabrina and today we're continuing with death and taxes. We're trying to get the world back to all positives. So let's see what's going on over here. Intense debate ensues as freelance engineer unveils custom designed combat robot with extensive weapon detachment. Abandoned mineshaft collapses, unidentified body found within debris, and President Naya Bree visits visiting Cosmopolis City as part of goodwill. Okay, so we need to encourage peace and environment. Okay, so Gwendolyn's not exactly sure where their career as network engineers stagnated. It's definitely not what they dreamed of doing there with their life, but they're barely just content enough, and their large family depends on their income. I should have made him die? What? Teaches languages and literary criticism in high school. It's the androgynous task all considered. They have an interest in education science and aims to upgrade the teaching methods of other teachers, as many old-timers are not up to date with modern approaches. Okay, that increased the positivity. President. Naya is the youngest person elected to the office of the president of Gostalt, a small but wealthy nation. They ran on the platform of constructing enormous sky fortress, immense, heavily citied flying citadels. Who wouldn't love a couple of those? You might want to die. Bus driver. Sahir is a downtown bus driver and pulling double shifts to save money for opening a small vegan muffin shop. They can barely make it to the bathroom and eat during their breaks. When they get home, they collapse from exhaustion. But I want you to do something good with your life. Okay. Cleric. Harry is a devout member of their church, with a weakness for pastries and crime novels. Ever since reading the book of a crafty monk that at the secluded monastery, they have dreamt of saving their family using fancy deductive abilities. Little did they know this exact opposite opportunity would soon present itself. I'm gonna let you die, actually. I'm sorry. Dennis has always loved a number of working as an accountant gives them plenty of opportunities to crunch numbers all day long. They know the tax law by heart, and always make sure that their client pays all the taxes. Daisy has mercy on the client who dares have mercy. I think that's have mercy on clients who dares to ask. And specialist in child abuse pediatrics and is able to determine the sign of abuse from very subtle signs. They have a key role. Okay. And if I turn this on, what does this change? It doesn't seem to change anything. My choices, though I should have killed the other guy, but I don't have an eraser. Now he's focused on the book, so it doesn't matter.
Deathspawn.
Yeah.
They exist. Their presence still seems unnecessary. Would it all not be simpler without them?
No, we need them.
A system of mutual dependence. Yet we have some hold on the steer.
I'm not sure your plan will work, though.
My plan? I do not comprehend your reference.
And because I know it all, we can just skip the daily review.
This is what you care about? Fine by me. It seems you marked fewer deaths than necessary. Enjoy your reprimand. Now depart. I have things to contemplate.
I've just started being rude to him at this point. I kind of really like it. My reprimand of no money. Okay. Higher education standards help bring peaceful solutions to simmering conflicts. IT confirmed dealing with massive data breach lawsuit caused by careless worker. 5 reasons why you should go to the new vegan muffin shop, Double or Nuffin, right now. Cleric solves murder, catch a serial killer on a hot air balloon. President Bree dies in a helicopter crash. Flying Citadel plans shelved. Fighting game developer Toolish announced their new League of upcoming Grand Reaper 5s. Okay. For decades, Mary's driven Grim, right, we need to keep an eye open. Listen, think you've noticed what's going on. Do your choices make sense? Does any of this make sense? To see how you unmark this person for death today. Okay. So die. Photojournalist. At least used to be a war correspondent. Nowadays, most of the time spent searching for feel-good stories. They recently got hired from the Daily Clarendon as editor-in-chief, tasked them to identify a particularly vigilante of sorts, keeping run. Yeah, I'm gonna keep you alive. Okay, so everything's positive over there. We're good. Chloe is constantly training to conquer the rockworm peak of free climbing full height for charity. Their practice regime has rendered them having their legs broken in 3 places. Injury obtained jumping down in celebration from an indoor climbing wall. I want to make you live. Apparently that was the wrong choice for the environment. Rake leaves a hard. Leaves is hard. Raking leaves is hard. Oh yeah, you die. I remember. Bad for the environment. You don't use gas-based leaf blower. Some say they're Mother Earth reborn. Some say they're fairy tale princess. Whatever is true, Gillian is a zookeeper who gets along fabulously with animals. Birds sing when they're near. The talk around town is no plant has ever died in Gillian's house. Okay, we're still good. Just out of pure curiosity. Oh yeah. Superintendent Emery has a secret trial with an inmate and is the main supplier of narcotics for a prison. On the side, they develop a nationwide cost-cutting regime that would automate the whole prison system, removing all personnel and leaving only... Oh, man. Here's the thing. It's bad that she's a supplier of narcotics, but it's good that she's having cost-cutting regime that automated the whole... Because that would stop, like, her poor... Oh my god. Digital athlete. Father of 6, 1 champion Grand Reaper 4, 8 times, making them the prevailing world's best in the fighting game. After retiring due to age, they've pivoted towards tournament commentary and coaching new players. Raven enjoys moderate success in a career as a deadlifter. They have a brother, Ronald, and a child, Mira. In their spare time, they like going hiking, camping. Mira is constantly inspired by Raven's determination and wishes to continue in their footsteps. Okay. You're the... I want you... Okay, I want you to die. I'm sorry. Apparently, according to this, that was the right choice. Oh, let's go talk with the cloud.
Hey there. What you up to, Kimmel? Can't do that.
I want them to leave me alone.
The suffering. How many lives have you taken? Do you even count? Starting to look a bit grim, ain't it? I guess that's already in the name. Grim Reaper. Nothing. Believe it's for a good cause, as always. It's not as if life and death are directly in your control. No wonder fate picked you for the crafting pot.
Alright.
Welcome. Remember when I told you of my idea to become an author? I think I have reached a conclusion.
You're obviously going to do it, so let's skip to the review.
Well, yes. Grand artistry and all that. Anyway, we have some official business to take care of, yes? Tedium qualifies. Alas, you have marked fewer deaths than necessary. A reprimand will be noted down. Let not your attention be diverted from the tasks at hand. Be attentive. Now I bid thee goodbye. The inaugural words of the greatest novel of all time will be engraved tonight.
I'm just going to continue. Alright. Next new day. Everything's in balance. What are the digital athletes of yesteryear up to these days? Button mashing, not valid tactics, steady fines. Crack of dawn, leaf blower dead after being struck in the head with a flat iron thrown by a neighbor. Leaf blowers should be banned to increase urban air quality, lower stress levels. Oh, the humanity. Anonymous vigilante prevents another attempted robbery. I was reading that. It went away. Oh well. Is this the day that it says... Oh, there's 3... Yeah. No, it wasn't this one. Wants to become a detective, but also enjoys being a beat copy and grain prejudices. Yes, I wanted to die. Before Advent took over the Daily Moon, the newspaper was on the decline. Ruthless and determination turned the paper into a tabloid powerhouse, while they're recklessly digging into other people's lives and newspaper. Okay. Unemployed Chance is a squatter and a dumpster diver who likes to renovate old buildings in order to live in them with friends, and they travel a lot by train and manage the community garden. You will live. Basil works in the Prime Minister's personal helicopter pilot. They love flying so much they fly around all day, even when their employer doesn't need to go anywhere. All that money and fuel is taken by the taxpayers' funds. Adult caregiver is a caregiver in business and they ran out of things to do. In truth, they have very little care to give and sloppy at their job. Oh, I got another achievement called Utopia. Reach utopian level on all world perimeters simultaneously. Amy is a gifted hunter who recently found a way of making decent livings with this skill. They hunt elusive mountain cats and for fangs. People have a lot of juvenile jokes when it comes to sheep farming. It gets under Toma's skin. Sheep farming is an important provider of meat, milk, and fiber. Really cares for his flock. Okay. So, there we go. Bunch of people died today. But that's okay. We've made the world a utopia.
Grim, why are you here? Oh, right.
I can leave.
Always in positions when I have important research to perform.
I can always leave though.
Let us get on with it.
Okay.
I see more profiles than required. Bad job, I guess. Yes, that should suffice, I imagine.
Fine by me, I'll go rest.
Goodbye, Grim. The muse beckons.
Bye. Okay. Let's go back into the office. Everything is positive. Managing editor of Daily Moon drowns after caught stalking and harassing offspring of local crime boss. Poacher mauled to death by pack of mountain cats seemingly for revenge. City budget experience unexpected surplus. Politicians baffled. Okay, so housekeeper. Lee is a beloved housekeeper for a traditional household. After the last owner perished, they just stayed put, and the next family accepted them with open arms. Lee is secretly housing their asocial spouse in a secret room in the attic. They're deathly allergic to peanuts. I would say just keep them. Bad for the environment, though, apparently. Yumi's a veteran at her peacekeeping conflicts. Pointless endeavor, all things considered. They enlist right out of high school, inspired by patriotic jingoism, and quickly learn the warfare isn't actually great. These days they work as a pacifist activist and fight for veteran healthcare. Yeah, you live. Stellan enjoys hiking, woodworking, and collecting picture frames with stock photos. They still kind of enjoy programming, but find it hard to stay up with all the latest trends. They have 7 children and 5 from different people, and they lead a local nonprofit. You'll live. Smuggler. There isn't a thing. Yeah, you die. And loves birds. They stay in an egg farm several decades ago. But when business is not going well, they also start selling meat, which is emotional, very hard for Jerome. They hold a little funeral for every bird, which includes a little speech and a bit of crying. I kind of want him to survive. Just out of pure curiosity. I want you to live. I've gotten to the point where they don't actually give you hard numbers anymore. Just I had to kill someone suspicious. And he's gone. Okay. Sweet, more freedom from the yoke of the overlord. Old-fashioned phone suddenly rings, and the ear-piercing metallic clatter. A familiar voice calls from the static.
Haha, Grim, jolly good. As you may have noticed, I am absent. I decided for a short vacation. It is a weekend, after all, and the free time will be essential for research. For the novel, yes?
Yeah. Fine by me. I just need the daily report review.
What of the conduct overview, you may be thinking? To be honest, I cannot be bothered at the moment. I am certain you have done well enough.
Yes, I have done well enough.
Now, I must go submerge myself. Toodles.
Toodle. Toodles. Alright, one more day. One more day. So we're at which day now? Let's check the calendar. So we're all positive here. Let's check the news. Okay, the rules. One person must be spared with the utmost importance. Okay. Ringleader of trafficking ring mauled to death by tiger that they smuggled into the city. New political podcasts by combat veterans gain more and more traction. Government vote on new Veteran Health Care Act during next session. Military industrial complex is tackling progressive issues by having their first ever female CEO. And market experts warn against investing in Yeetcoin. Okay. Game designer and artist. Morel has been trying to make the greatest game for a while now. To find inspiration, and because they love traveling, they attend a diverse range of gaming events, conventions, and conferences. It is really such a just a specific type of tourism. Also enjoys marathon running. What are morals? Rudolph is the type of university freshman that has just finished reading a couple of introductory philosophy courses books, and now can't stop thinking of how they understand how society, morals, and worlds work. Investor, you die. CEO, the latest heir to the Aaron family. This family started off providing security, almost 100 years ago, and their initials Monitor C consulting firm. Over the time, they've acquired a number of factories and grew into an arms providing conglomerate. I just killed her. Ninja is secretly researching the genetic combination of plants and animals. In addition to mammals capable of photosynthesis and sunflowers with ears, they also dream of a pet hedgehog that can actually be a hedge instead of spines. So far, the research has been costly, and they've been, but they believe in the greater good, and their colleagues are on high alert. Yeah, I don't trust you. Repairs bicycles. You will live. I feel like you would live. I want you to live, but you would be bad for the environment, but good for everyone else. And then the student... You're just annoying. I'm sorry. I can't see where you would be good. Oh, you cloud again.
The parades people throw when nothing bad happens?
What people?
The same people who often feel sad, angry, scared when nothing is happening.
Yeah. So what's that got to do with parades?
Is nothing stagnation? Is stagnation death?
What?
Or is nothing the sweet smile of an equilibrium?
I'm gonna go with equilibrium. Look around the office, Lane Pines and lounging on the table. Okay.
Grim, you would not believe the fun I am having. Such a transformation from the monotony of the office. It almost makes it all seem worthwhile.
But
Yes, you expect your daily summary.
yes.
But I still cannot find it in me to burden myself with this matter.
Okay.
So, off you go.
Bye. Do I get money? Since you didn't review and find out I did something wrong? No. Alright then. With that, I'm gonna leave it. So we have another week to go. And we'll see if I've managed to save the world this time instead of dooming it to damnation. But thank you all so much for watching. And I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye!